welcome back to Killer Kestrel Gaming. Okay, so in this video I'm going to do a quick little update on the sightings list to recap on my second most recent video of the general update, because I've done a bit more research, so I know a little bit more information that I can pass on to you guys. Also, I'm going to tell you about GOStats, which is something I mentioned in my last video, which calculated all the IVs of all your Pokemon. That has actually now been shut down by Niantic, so if you've installed it, uninstall it right now. Go do it now, because otherwise you can get banned for using it. And I don't want no one getting banned, because, well, who wants to get banned? Seriously. Niantic are crushing everything that we as trainers want and need at the moment, which is kind of frustrating, but we've got little ways that we can work around these things. Okay, so first off, let's go over the sightings list. Now, obviously, at the moment, we have sightings rather than nearby. Now, in San Francisco, I think it is, they've got the beta version of the nearby list as well. They've got the nearby and the sightings. So on their nearby, they will have Pokestops popping up, and it will put a Pokemon next to a Pokestop, and then you can click the Pokestop, and you know, it'll tell you where the Pokestop is, how far away you are from it, and what Pokemon's there. So they've got that nice little beta test, but for people like me who don't live directly near Pokestops, we've got the sightings list, okay? And the way this works is, as you see on my screen, I've got Pidgey on my sightings. So you've got to imagine a 200-yard radius ring around your character, okay? And if you walk north 200 yards and it disappears, come back to the center or where you started, walk south 200 yards, and then keep doing this. If it disappears, you come back to the center, go west, come back to the center, go east, okay? Now, when they disappear, you cut off different angles, okay? So if it's in the east, then you can walk northeast, and if it disappears, you know it's in the southeast, so you can then generate the section that way. Also, point to note is, if you want to find out which way is north so you can start off properly, your little compass, if you tap your compass like that, it will actually point and face your phone camera north, okay? The red little angle is north, and south is the grey little triangle. Cool? Okay, so let's get into the apps side of things. Okay, so obviously we've got GOStats gone, and for people like me who like to know their IVs and calculate their strongest Pokemon due to their IVs, I found a couple of good little IV calculators that you can use as apps to go along with your Pokemon hunting. So the first one is Calculator for Pokemon Go. You can find both of these apps in the Google Play Store or the App Store for iOS. And what we do is, say we've got an Abra of, with this one, it's got more than just an IV calculator. You can see the evolution, you can see the power up, you can see the IV calculator, the tier list, and rewards as well. Okay, so rewards is basically rewards for each level. So I mean, I'm level 24. If I hit level 25, I get 25 Ultra Balls, 20 Max Potions, 15 Revives. Nice. On tier list, it shows you like the max CP and everything else of different types of Pokemon. And then you've got the IV calculator, so you type in, you use the drop down menu to find your Pokemon that you want to find out the IVs of. Then you enter its current CP, its current HP, its current cost of Stardust to power it up, okay? And then you answer whether or not you've powered it up before. Either yes or no, and then it will come up and say two stats. The first one at the top will say its IV range is between like 97.8 and 98.6. And then the one underneath that will give you a precise one that says your Pokemon is 90 7.7. Yeah? Or it'd be along those lines. It's really easy, really simple to use. Also, you can type in under power up, it will tell you the amount of CP that your Pokemon will gain per trainer level when you power it up. Okay. Also, you can see how high it will be if you evolve it. So say I've got an Abra at 423, it will then tell me that if I evolve it into a Kadabra, it will evolve at 732 to 824 CP. So it gives you a rough range. So you know that if you're towards the higher end of that you got a really nice evolve. If you're towards the lower end of that, you got a sort of bad evolve. But then look for the mid-range, and that's an average evolve. Okay. So that's one of them, but you have to go in and out of Pokemon Go to actually, like, calculate the IVs. Okay, the second one that I found is this one called Pokemon Master. Okay, and what you do when you load it up is you come up with this screen and use arc level overlay rather than powder, because it works a lot smoother and a lot easier. You tell it to create an icon, and then you come out of it and go into your Pokemon Go. Now, I like this one because this one you can use while playing Pokemon Go. You don't have to come out of Pokemon Go to find out the IV. So say you catch a brand new Pokemon, you can use it to judge it straight off. Okay, so we'll go into our Pokemon and we will go to my... Let's go to my Gyarados. Okay, the one that I evolved in the last video. Yeah, he's beautiful, isn't he? Okay, so... let's go and click the little icon that we've got, and you can move the little icon around when you're not in this screen. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll type in our Pokemon name, which is Gyarados, and his CP is 1748, his current HP is 128, and this is the interesting part. You need to put your trainer level in. Don't forget that the trainer level is in this top corner here, or this part here. Now this bar at the bottom, you move, and as you move it, you see that little black line? You need to level it up with that little end dot on your Pokemon's level arc. Okay, this gives you a precise reading of what your Pokemon's current IVs are. So if I tell it to calculate now, it will say my perfect IVs is 75.1% IVs, okay? And it will also tell me that it's got a minimum of 71.1, a max of 77.8, and Pokemon level is 23.5, and at 75%, 75.1, so we'll go with this one here. So it's roughly got 13 attack IVs, 13 defense IVs, and 8 stamina IVs. So it's not great, but it's not terrible. Okay? And that's how that works. So you just press clear to get rid of that, and then press close to get rid of that, and you can use Pokemon Go as normal. And yeah, so that is that, guys. I hope this video helped you out. And don't forget, uninstall GOStats, because Niantic's crushed it. What can I say? Nothing else. Please don't forget, like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, for more Pokemon Go videos. Anything that's new that pops out, anything that I find, I will be making a video on. Hopefully we'll find another IV calculator like GOStats, but we will see soon enough. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!